Tuesday, President Joe Biden made the most important speech of his presidency. Americans and the world watched as he threw away his own chance to rise above his tragic withdrawal from Afghanistan and bring Americans together after 20 years of war. No one expected him to be Winston Churchill railing the British after Dunkirk, nor Abraham Lincoln consoling the nation after the slaughter at Gettysburg. Nor did anyone expect something like Ronald Reagan's eulogy at the tomb of the unknown soldier a decade after the tragic Vietnam War. But he could have at least been straight with us. Instead of speaking to a nation in pain, President Biden made this speech all about himself. He dodged and weaved, blamed others, and even claimed our evacuation from Afghanistan was a great success, while most everyone else saw it as an unmitigated disaster. He should have left that kind of speech for another time and place. There will be investigations, finger pointing, and recriminations in the days ahead. Hopefully, those responsible for how the administration ended the last 20 years of American involvement in Afghanistan will be held responsible and made to account for their actions. But on this day, we needed our president to rise above the petty politics of Washington's swamp and speak directly to the men and women who fought and bled in Afghanistan, to the Gold Star families whose loved ones gave their lives, and to the world bracing for what will come next in Afghanistan and the region. We needed him to reassure us that their sacrifices were not in vain. The failures in Afghanistan were not of their making but due to the deliberate and inadvertent mistakes. We needed President Biden to admit defeat. We failed to build a modern democracy in Afghanistan. Despite our efforts, we failed to destroy Islamic extremism or even Al Qaeda heirs. We needed him to rise to the power and majesty of his office and confer on our men and women the blessing of a grateful nation. He did not. President Biden may not have intended to, but his remarks personified the failures of 20 years of the war in Afghanistan. Our leaders made mistakes that cost people their life, but those leaders were never held accountable.